Hello and welcome to the Trivial Paradox Coding. Last time I showed you how to walk through building your own web page with links that are pictures, but I did not tell you what all the coding meant. So here I want to give you an idea so you can maybe build your own code off of what I gave you. And so here, let's start with the doc type HTML. It's vitally important, but doesn't have any more uses other than saying that the document type is hypertext markup language, which is your basic coding backbone of the structure. HTML is, like, say you're building a house, your HTML would be like the structure of it, the framing, all of that. The CSS would be the design of it to make it look nice, the paint, the furniture, all that. The JavaScript would be its functions, what it's used for, make it interactive. And there's many more languages that you can do. But for now, just those are the three main languages, and that's basically how they work. They can all work together. So that's a pretty important tag. Next, we got the HTML tags. Now, this also is vitally important to making an HTML document. Anything and everything goes in between these two tags. I just put all these down here because I just want to show you how they work. But everything goes in between these tags because everything is inside the HTML document. Now a tag is basically, here's the beginning of a tag, anything that goes inside of it is part of the tag, and here's how you end it. This little guy right here, that's how you end a tag. That's to indicate that the tag is ending, start something else, or it's the end of the code. The head. The head is the DNA of code. It tells everything that you need. It contains the title and it helps it talk to other files in the same folder. So that's important in its own thing. The title, whenever you go into the internet itself, the little tabs that will be up in the corner, you will see little names of the websites. That's what the title is. And you just put something, pop something in there, and that'll be your tag. And that'll be your title, I'm sorry. And so, most of the tags need an opening and closing thing, except for two that I'm going to go over here. I'll get to those later. The body. The title goes into the head. Now the body. The body contains everything else in the code. It contains the headers, the paragraphs, contains the links, the pictures, the breaks, all that. So the body contains everything else. It is basically the body. The head's the DNA, body's the output. Now headings, whatever you want to call them. Those work a bit differently. You can have up to 6 headers, H1 being the biggest, H2 being the smallest. I just put this up. As you can see here, that's H1, that's H2, 3, H4, H5, H6. I have this up so you can see that that's what the title looks like. So, that's the headings. You can only go up to 6. Paragraphs, they're like paragraphs in your coding. But they will run on and on and on. They'll stop at the end of the web page, but if you put a paragraph right under another paragraph, put stuff in here, you put stuff in here, there won't be any break between them. They'll just go on, those lines will be skipped. That's where this little guy comes in. It is a break. This does not need a closing tag. It is one of the special few. This break will basically skip lines like I have here, 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 and so on. So breaks are important if you want to help organize it inside the HTML. You can do it in CSS too. I'll talk about CSS later. Now, this is a tag for a link. href equals, in here, put a link. It has to be the exact URL, not just google.com. Alright? And then the closing tag is that right there. Now, in between this though, this will say what the link looks like. It can be a picture, an image right there, or it can be words. If you want it to be a word, all you do is simply type stuff there. If you want it to be a picture, you gotta put this image tag inside there, which is pretty cool. Here's an example. See, these two are links. You can also have those as words, letters. And here's the image tag. The image tag is image source, and then the exact location of any image you want to use. Now, it will turn out crazy if you're not careful with your CSS, as in here. See, it's insanely huge, but CSS can fix that easily. But as you can see, this is insanely big. It is, like, it's really big. So we can fix that with CSS. CSS I'll talk about in my later videos. And this is obviously not obviously the entire HTML language, but it is the basics, it is the groundwork, it is what you need to make a basic video. And so, not a video, but a web page. And these are the ones I use most often. Later we can go over tables, things like that. And you'll be off to coding in no time once you know these. So, again, everything goes into the HTML. The DNA, the important stuff, goes into the head, which is inside the HTML. The title is one thing that goes into the head. Everything else goes into the body. Headings, different sizes. Paragraphs under the headings. Images and links. Breaks. If you have any questions, as always, comment them. And if you like this, put a like there. And if you like my other videos, remember to subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.